Dobre ranuk. Good morning from the beautiful city of Odessa. I just got off the train.
Welcome to Odesa, Ukraine's crown jewel on the Black Sea. With a population of more than 1 million people before the invasion, Odessa was one of Ukraine's most attractive tourist destinations for its beautiful beaches, urban architecture, cultural life, and of course, its people. Russia has wanted to capture this city since the start of the war with no success. Instead, they've constantly bombarded Odessa with missile and drone strikes, doing all they can to make life for people here miserable. But Odessans aren't letting the invasion kill their spirits.
Say hello, America.
Restaurants are open, people are on the streets enjoying life, and locals are volunteering their time to support Ukraine's military. Here to show me all these wonderful places and people and all the great things that's going on here despite the war are two Odessans who responded to my tweet asking for guides to show me around their great city.
Let's go that way.
That way.
I put out a request to ask for people to show me around, and these two ladies, Olga and Tatiana, responded and said that they would show me around their beautiful city.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we have a lot to show you. Let's go.
Just because there's a war going on, it doesn't mean people aren't living their lives. In fact, folks are thinking towards the future.
You know, it's typical Odessa. So because we're walking and say, oh, wedding, that's
Oh,
good.
wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
good.
makes
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, and actually we are happy that in this in war we have people
Yeah, we have people
who have a wedding. So
yeah,
it's
still celebrate that.
Ребята, ручки поднимаем, ура!
Because the process of registering the marriage has become much easier. You can do it through your smartphone, and mostly because of the couples where the man or a woman gets conscripted, and they need to take care about all the formalities because, well, anything can happen. We don't want to think about bad things, but you have to make sure that your partner is protected and that they have to the right to get to the emergency room or to make some medical decisions if the other partner is no longer able to do
because
that. But still, people want to celebrate their special days, and that's
so this is the signs of life, you know, that we're still alive.
yeah.
Odessa, like many Ukrainian cities with Russian roots, is doing some rethinking about its identity since the war started. A lot of monuments celebrating Russian figures are being removed, some of which are being replaced by Ukrainian national heroes. Odessa was founded in 1794 by Catherine the Great. Her reign over Ukraine, of course, was far from benevolent. She destroyed Ukraine's autonomy, implemented serfdom, disbanded the Ukrainian Catholic Church, and began a colonization campaign that sought to erase Ukrainian identity. Ukrainian poet Taras Shevchenko famously referred to her as a bloodthirsty she-wolf. A statue dedicated to that she-wolf was removed in December of 2022 and is awaiting a replacement. Odessa has seen its share of wars. It was bombed by the Brits during the Crimean War, occupied by the Axis armies in 1941, and Russia eyed it for occupation at the start of its invasion of 2022. And since that time, Russia bombs it regularly. UNESCO added the historic center of Ukraine's Black Seaport city of Odessa to its list of World Heritage Sites. Odessans don't deny Russia's roots in their hometown, and Russian is very commonly spoken here. But they make it clear that we are in a Ukrainian city.
And by the way, during Soviet Union, here was the toilet.
The toilet,
Yeah. And it was reconstructed by Odessa businessmen. And that's why we're not going to come back to the toilet city.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually pretty beautiful, you know. Yeah, and even
We know.
so this is what the lions are covered, right?
Yeah.
And so this is to protect it from bombing, right?
Yeah. It's actually it won't help if missile comes here.
But from shrapnel,
But from-
it
yes.
can protect them.
Right.
My giving best arguments. Show me if this Odesa Russian city, show me the same city in Russia. With the same square, with the same population. We're not talking about Moscow and St. Petersburg, but again, if we come back to Moscow, what they have? The center of the city, that's it. If we come from Moscow 50 kilometers, what do they have? Show me the same city, if it is Russian, what they built here at their motherland. Let's go. I'm angry.
For a city Russian propagandists claim as their own, they spend a lot of time trying to destroy it. When Russian missiles and drones aren't hitting museums, schools, shopping centers, and other civilian locations, they're bombing seaports, disrupting shipping routes that many nations around the world depend on to receive much needed grain and other products for survival. Nearly 95% of Ukraine's agricultural products were exported via ports like those in Odesa. That figure is almost down to zero, and global wheat prices shot up by 46% this year, just one of many ways the war has hurt Ukraine's economy, especially in cities like Odesa that serve as one of its main financial hubs. Olga, Tatiana, and I sat down at a restaurant to talk about how Russia's relentless attacks on their city impacts them.
We call, probably you know that we call Odesa mother.
Yes.
And it's not like the name, not only the name. When it is bombed, I physically feel it.
Yeah, like
I'm telling
like a
you,
close person.
It's
It
I'm
hurts.
telling you, you physically feel it. When they bombed center, it's something like to cut your skin.
I think we get the most compassion and without also support from the countries of Eastern Europe that know exactly what
Yeah.
it's like
Exactly.
to be affected, to be occupied actually by the Soviet regime that Russia still is.
How to be the people
Still
of
Soviet
second
mind.
class,
Yes.
you know? In 1991, Ukrainian territory and Ukraine as a state was recognized. So all countries, civilized countries and non-civilized as Russia as well, signed the agreement about our independence and about our borders.
Yeah, but not only in 1991, in 1997, and I guess in 2003 and ratified 2004, I may be mistaken, but early 2000s, they signed this many pages agreement on friendship and friendly bordership, something like that.
I have only about that.
Yeah.
Only not normal language, you know, the rude one. So and other
Yeah.
shit, because it costs nothing now.
Yeah, the
No value
paper
for
is
that.
not worth the ink. Yeah, and speaking about why, the colonial mindset, they are the empire, and the empire, if it doesn't extend, it dies. So Crimea,
Which we sincerely wish.
yeah,
So imagine at the end of the middle of 19th century, glass ceiling. So electricity, elevators. So Odesa, we are little. I don't know whether it is literal or to show off. So it was also
we like
yes,
actually to show.
yes, we like it. It was also a bit a part of our culture because we like fancy things. We like progress, and you see this building. Okay, let's call it building. So shows that our ancestors were the same. They knew that Odesa is the center of the world.
Yes,
So
I'm really
it's-
aware of that.
We saw each other on Twitter and we met in real life.
Yes, yes.
Good. Really, thank you so much for coming along and showing me around your beautiful city. Really.
And thank you for coming here
Yes,
under
thank you.
this challenging time. And I hope you will come again when it's not so challenging, when it's when our vibe and tourists and crowds are back.
Oh, listen, I'm going to be here.
Okay.
Most definitely. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right
Okay.
now.
Bye.
Yeah.
Be seeing you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, let's make Twitter video.
All right, so good. Damn. All right,
Hi.
so hey everybody. So, were you gonna say something because you like to talk?
I'm very, very happy to meet you.
Yeah,
and
you too.
thank you that you come to Ukraine, that you're brave enough so to come here and to
course.
see and to say America what we think about everything and how we feel. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, definitely.
I still have so much more to show you here in Odessa, like these awesome volunteers that support Ukraine's military, one of the world's best wineries, a Jewish-inspired restaurant run by a French-trained Ukrainian chef, and so much more. Stay tuned for more episodes out of Odessa.
I hope you enjoyed this video. I love traveling around Ukraine and visiting other places around the world. And as much as I enjoy publishing these videos each week, they cost a lot of money to produce, and I'm doing everything on my own dime. I have to pay for transportation, hotels, production costs, and my living expenses. So I need your help to keep these videos coming. Please join my Patreon community and or give to my PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. The links are in the description below the video. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, hit those like and subscription buttons.